I don't know if people would consider this the most underrated or underrated. I'm just going to say once again, I don't think he gets as much credit as he deserves. I'm going to give you a hint, and just by telling you the team name, you are going to know who it is.
It's a lot of pressure.
Barcelona.
Sergio Busquets.
Sergio Busquets does not get. Lately, he's gotten a lot more credit. I think in the last few years, he started getting a lot more credit because from when people really started breaking down the game in terms of like tactical analysis and that lens of watching the game, which wasn't really happening until the Pep Guardiola era at Barcelona, in my opinion at least. I think he wasn't getting as much credit up until that point. So Busquets does all of the dirty work. He does all of the simple things. And the other reason why I feel like he was underrated was because he had Xavi and Iniesta in front of him. Yeah. And when you have two players like that, plus Messi, plus all of the strikers that went through Barcelona during that time, Henry, Ibrahimovic, Alexis Sanchez, all of those players, obviously, if you're only doing not necessarily the simple stuff, but if you're not doing anything flashy, then you're not going to get as much credit as some of those guys.
Yeah.
Sergio Busquets was pivotal in their success at that time because he allowed Barcelona to get into positions higher up the field where all of those players could create and do a little bit more. Whereas I feel like if you don't have a player like that who can help you connect the play, Barcelona doesn't have as many opportunities going forward. Now, obviously, they were a team that was based on possession and moving the ball around. So eventually, I think they were going to get there. But I think he was the perfect central midfield player, the number 6, that allowed them to play the style that they wanted to play, that Pep wanted to play, and allowed all those players in front of him freedom. So, I mean, people say they watch him in training and they train with him, and a lot of the Inter Miami players are saying the same thing, is that you can't get the ball off of him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, anytime he gets the ball, and it's the crazy thing is if you watch the games, he looks like he's in acres of space by himself. He looks like what he's doing is super easy, and yet no team has still been able to make him look like a bad player.
I feel like he's so good at breaking the press, and I think people think like, oh, I can press him, and they try it for 5 minutes and realize there's no chance that they're gonna get the ball, and they make the decision for the rest of the game. It's wasted. It's wasted energy. Let me try and get the ball from somewhere else because I'm not getting it there. And then to your point, when you throw that in with Xavi and Iniesta,